Hey there, everybody. Joe Rod here, aka Funeral Panzer, aka the Wizard of the Pacific Northwest, aka Oregonian Hunger. Sipping on my Pepsi Zero from Jersey Mike's. So, if you saw a week or two ago, I did a video, uploaded it. It was kind of a different video. I was standing, showing everything, bending, going out of frame, etc., and so on. Didn't like that video at all. Left it up for a couple of days. A few people watched it. Didn't like it. Didn't like the way it turned out. Felt, at least in my head, very disorganized. So I deleted it. So if you watched it, thank you. You're one of the few. If you didn't watch it, well, then you're in for a special treat later on, because all the vinyl I showed in that is going to be in upcoming videos that are upcoming. So the past few months have been pretty busy. I got a new dog, so there's that. Switched companies at work. A different company took over, so there's been a big adjustment there of how they want things done as opposed to the way that they should be done. They think they know better, but they don't. But they're slowly learning. So I got a ton of vinyl back here that I need to that I'm still opening, still opening. I mean, I have like just sitting here. Tapes and CDs come in. I'm just opening them just because I can just grab them, throw them out. Vinyl is a little bit more of a process. But so all of those vinyls will be shown in multiple upcoming videos. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this one rolling here. This one's going to be all CDs and tapes. So let's go ahead and start with the CDs. Here's one that's been making the rounds. The new Funeral album right here. There is the name of it right there. Do yourself a favor and grab this album. It is a brilliant album. Absolutely fantastic black metal right here. Pick it up out of the dungeon. You can get it at various places around the old internets there. Next up here we have Vong. Right there. I love this cover art. There's the back. This is a darker than black release. Here's the inside. Here is the CD. Also has a very, very nice booklet here. Very high gloss. With nice artwork inside. Very well done booklet. This is actually the second album by this band. You can find the, if you're curious, you can find the first one at Hell's Headbangers on CD. I assume at some point this will probably get a vinyl release that I will grab. I'm very entertained by this band. This is a very good album. I like this album. So yeah, Vong, Fanham, I don't know. Next up here we have Battalion B. Also a darker than black release right here. Here's the inside. Here is the booklet. I assume at some point this will also get a vinyl release that I will grab. I think this is highly entertaining right here. Again, a darker than black release. Next up here, we have Off Norden. You should all be very well acquainted with the gentleman behind this here. Fucking CD case, man. Stay the fuck in there. Damn. So you have a little bit of a thing on the back about the band, why the band started, lyrics, the imagery inside. There's the gentleman behind it right there. And then lyrics. But Off Norden, Rest in Peace Anthology, Heirlooms of War and Pagan Blood. Very cool. Grab it up if you can find it. It's very cool. And let's end on this one here. I have not opened up this one yet. Been seeing this one make the rounds. I had heard of this band, but I hadn't actually listened to them. Gave them a listen, liked it, grabbed this album. This is on New Standard Elite right here, which is an American brutal death metal label. And this is Flesh Mangled right here. I don't know if you can see that cover. Let's open this. Let's go ahead and open this here. If I can get this open easily enough. I don't have any of my openers around, so let's see if I can get this opened here without dragging this video on. I just don't like the glare of this plastic. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Flesh Mangled. Booklet, lyrics, logo, the label that released it, and then a picture of the band on the back. So yes, Flesh Mangled. Right there. It's just some nasty, brutal death metal. Pick this up at the New Standard Elite website, which you can grab some stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get into the tapes. Let's start with the one black metal tape. So if you only watch this for black metal, you can probably end this after this tape because all the rest is like death metal. Yep, so this is Hornblower. Let's take this out here. Nice red shell there, red case. Here we go. Here's the inside. Here's the tape. This just also had a release on a label that some people don't like. Maybe it's not the label they don't like. Maybe it's the gentleman behind it that they don't like, but whatever. Doesn't bother me anyway. So I was able to grab the vinyl. Or I should say a vinyl is being sent to me. But yep, this is Hornblower. God Killer Warship, basically. But glad to have this tape. Very good, very good. All right, next up here, and all of this death metal is like old school. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this. So this just comes in this. This is just a this album, Butchered at Birth, this is what the reel-to-reel comes in, I believe. If you go to Dissonant Tapes, Metal Blade Records, whatever, and buy the reel-to-reel of this, I believe that's what this box is. But basically, it's the from Dark Path Records with beautiful, beautiful slipcases. I love Dark Path Records and the releases that they put out. It's basically the first 4 Cannibal Corpse tapes. Nice little slip boxes there, nice little slip cases. Very, very, very well done. But very well done. Dark Path Records does some amazing stuff. But this is the first 4 here. The ones that had you know who on vocals. But man, just Chris Barnes. In case you don't know, I don't know. So, but yeah, they just sent it in the reel-to-reel box. But yeah, just completely awesome. Just love Dark Path. Have some other stuff that they've released. They just do a really good job of their re-releases and stuff. And speaking of, well, these are all re-releases, I suppose. So next up here, we have, these are put out by Dissonant Tapes here. Edge of Sanity, right there. Infernal, these are still sealed. Brown, gold shell on the cassette. And then we have Crimson 1 and Crimson 2 right here. Fantastic albums. I love everything that Edge of Sanity did. Just fabulous. Dan Swano is just amazing, amazing, amazing. Next up, the last 2 of this video here, also on Dissonant Tapes. These guys are just bang, bang, bang. These guys are, Dissonant Tapes is banging it out. We have Demolition Hammer. We have The Epidemic of Violence and Tortured Existence. Fantastic artwork on both of those. Blue and orange shells. Awesome stuff right there. Yeah, so that's everything in a nutshell right there. And again, I still have other stuff in the back sitting here. I mean, I have lots more vinyl to show. Next video is going to be a lot of vinyl. I mean, I have this one sitting here. I have this one sitting here. I have others. So, but yeah, I just wanted to do a little quick video here. Nothing big, just so show some tapes and CDs that I've gotten just to get something else out there after that last video went to shit, in my opinion. I don't know. In my head, I have to do things a very certain way. I have to do things a very certain way in my head, or I will redo them. It's not perfection, because I'm nowhere near close to perfection with anything I do, but maybe as close as I can get in my head. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the video there. Again, just a small little update, and again, I got a whole thing of vinyl here that needs to be opened, a couple months worth of stuff just sitting there. So yeah, some of them are from the same either label or distro, so maybe I'll do like a video where I unbox. These ones are all from Hell's Headbangers. These are all from this. These are all from that. Maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, do the usual. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, appreciate it. Be true to yourself. Be good to yourself. Be good to those that are good to you. And fuck the rest. You don't need the fake plastic people in your life. There's good people out there. You just got to find them. And the rest, just dig them a grave. Let them jump in. So yeah. thanks for watching. Happy 2026. And I'll see y'all hopefully sooner than later. Thanks for watching. Bye.